Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle. No, just tarot reading. I was going to say oracle, just tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post, this will be for the week of April 29th to May 5th, 2024. So let's dive into it. We're going to pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Good Tarot. So let's see what comes out. First card that popped out is the 4 of Earth. Okay. Yeah, Aries, I keep getting this message of you like just being balanced, saving up money, okay, being wise with your money, with your spending. I don't know why I'm also seeing some sort of accomplishment though, like just intuitively, maybe putting something out there to the world, and it's like a good start. I don't know why I'm seeing a good start. And it's like you're growing something that's small now. Some of you may have a small business or some sort of art form that it's like indie, you know, like you could be like a small artist or designer or musician or actress or actor, and you're just feeling very balanced, but there's definitely a lot more growth potential here that you're focusing on and trying to expand upon. Does that make sense? That's what I'm seeing. You know, you're doing something, you're at like a small but stable level with it, but you're definitely wanting to experience a lot more growth. We have the 7 of Earth in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, so this actually validates what I was saying, and it could come with some frustration because you're like, when will that growth come? But you just need to keep remaining balanced, keep remaining centered, and really like put your stuff out there, market yourself, and work hard at it, you know. I'm seeing here there's like something very simple you can do that will bring in a lot more people towards you, but it's gonna be very hard for me to say what this thing is because it'll be so different for all of you. Like, for example, let's just say you're a YouTuber and you're like, man, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, like everything is perfect. You know, there could be something slightly off about your thumbnails or something dumb like that, you know what I mean? Or I don't know. For some of you, it's that you're not putting enough out there as you should be. For example, like let's just say you're a podcaster and you only release like 1 episode a month. Like maybe consider doing 1 a week, you know, that would be a lot more subscribable. Or if you are a fashion designer, maybe you post a picture of something you do like once every 2 months and you're like, man, why aren't I, you know, taking off? And it's like, well, maybe post something like once, I don't know, every day if you can, or at least once a week, and make it something viable, like make it something doable. Like maybe you can create your own sewing patterns and you can sell them and you can have like your own website or something. You know, it's something like that where it's like, when is it going to be my time? When will it be my turn for success? And there's like, you may have recently made this change and you're like, why isn't it successful? And it's like, girl, you just made this change like 2 seconds ago. Like, relax. Now keep following this pattern of this change. I hope that makes sense. That is so specific. And it doesn't have to be something that puts you in the public eye either. This could be, for example, like applying to a job, like you're trying to find a new job and it's like, man, why aren't I getting anything? But you're only applying to like 1 job a month. And it's like, do it a lot more than that and like call them back, email them, everything, and you'll have a lot more success. You know what I mean? Like the odds will be more in your favor the more volume that you are doing your goal with, you know. Some of you guys, I'm getting this feeling of like some of you are going to hate me for saying this. It's like you think you're doing a lot, but you could be doing a lot more. So, and that's fine. I mean, sometimes we just need to work up like a work ethic and sort of, not even a work ethic. I'm not trying to say that you don't have a work ethic, but it's like you may need to just get used to the rhythm and routine of doing a certain amount of work towards something every day. You know, for example, I do Duolingo, and I myself need to get into the habit of doing it for like an hour each day to reach my goal. But I don't have that yet. And I'm like, man, when am I going to finish this section? And it's like, well, girl, like you need to like commit to working on this every day for a certain amount of time. So I don't know. I'm just seeing something like that. We have, wow, 8 of of Earth in reverse. This totally confirms everything that we're talking about here. 4 of Earth, 7 of Earth reversed, 8 of Earth in reverse. See, exactly. This is when it starts to pay off. This is when you start to become a master, but it's still in reverse. So we are seeing growth. We go from the 7 of Earth to the 8 of Earth, but it's like you're not pleased at the speed in which this growth is happening. So I'm actually kind of excited that these cards are coming out in your first row, because it's like, okay, universe, so what are you going to tell us next? Like, is there going to be a change in pace here? Are we going to see more growth? Let's see what happens. Okay. 4th card out. We're now in the 2nd row. You have the Ace of Earth. Exactly. This is what we're saying. Brand new opportunity. Like, you made the tweak. Whatever the tweak was that you needed to make, you're making it this week, or you just made it. And by being on this new pattern of like release and showing off to the world, or posting or working, you're going to see some results. And it feels extremely positive. It feels like the inspiration you need. It's like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. I just got to keep doing this and keep improving, and we're good to go. Like, I'll see that growth. Oh my God, the center of your spread is the Empress. I have like chills all over my body. Look at these goosebumps, guys. You see that? Legit. All right. I feel, Aries, that you must have felt stuck for years, possibly. And it just feels like you're finally seeing the results that you were looking for. It doesn't feel like magic, though. It feels like I said, this one tweak in something that you're doing, or you make this one tweak in like the amount you put out, or this one tweak in how you structure things. You'll know what it is, but that one little difference made all the difference. And we literally go from the Ace of Earth, like, okay, this is actually working, to the Empress, which is the full epitome of abundance, Mother Earth, divine feminine energy of reception, receiving money, receiving accolades, receiving success. Like, this is going to make all of the difference. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. This is a highly transformative week for you this year, honestly, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your success and what you want to do. Wow, we have the World in reverse too. Yeah. So whenever this comes out in reverse, it shows that you're nearly finished a cycle in your life. This is interesting. I don't know why I just got like, you're finishing out a cycle in your life where you're not well known, or you're finishing out a cycle in your life where you feel like people ignore you, or you're just doing these sort of, I don't know, jobs to get experience, or like barely staying afloat, or just like living the status quo life, to a world where you're either like literally famous, highly successful, highly sought after, and really stepping into your leadership, glowing energies. Okay, you're finishing out this cycle of mediocrity. That's what the World in reverse is saying. And this week, that cycle is ending. There's still elements of this old life that are closing out, but this new life is coming in simultaneously. So it feels amazing. And the World in reverse does show again, and it's coming out right underneath that 8 of Earth reverse. You have perfected something to a masterful level. Like, if you're producing something, like say you're putting out podcasts or artwork, it looks or sounds or feels so professional, and you have perfected the work. But now it's a matter of, where are the people? Where is the accolades? Where is everything? And I feel like whatever it is that you're tweaking will help bring that in, because it's like you already mastered it. So once you make that one tweak that makes it a clickable thing, or an approachable thing, or a marketable thing, it is going to be highly successful, because you already have like a finished product, or a finished work of art or skill that you're a master at. And it's like you've been unknown for all these years, or you've been bypassed all of these years. And it's like you make this tweak and then it's like, where have you been all my life? You know, people are literally going to start thinking that, like, where were you? Same thing, like if you're applying to a job, it's like you have the amazing skills, highly hireable skills, and maybe your resume was just messed up in some way and you make a tweak to the resume and suddenly you have all these people calling you like, oh my gosh, like, where were you? I wish you applied sooner. You know, it's amazing. I love this energy for you. This energy feels amazing. Give me some of it. I wish I was an Aries this week. Okay. We have the 5 of water. So despite all of this earth abundance energy and just success coming in, there is something about missing the past a little bit. Some of you may be feeling a little bit homesick, or there's an element here, you know, it actually is awesome. I feel like a lot of you met someone and fell in love, and you may have really felt like this person was a soulmate, a twin flame, someone like that. And this doesn't even have to be romantic. This could be like a mother or father figure, and maybe they passed away. You know, I'm getting so many different examples. Some of you guys, this is a parent figure who has passed away, or this is someone who, you know, perhaps recently within the past year, like you were in love with, or maybe even a few years, and you like had a breakup with, separation with, whatever. And weirdly enough, in your mourning process for this person, you're like, you know, I just want to make them proud or jealous, whatever it is. Like, I just want to do something that really makes me shine, and they'll look at me and say, wow, like that's my former soulmate right there. Or if it's like a family member who's passed away, like, wow, I am really proud of what they've accomplished. Like, there's some weird tie into this success with your mourning process towards someone who was soul family and still is soul family, who you're not in contact with anymore. Whether they passed away or whether you had a falling out, you know, they were your soulmate. One of them, one of your many soul friends. And I almost feel like, I'm not saying the reason why they're not in your life anymore is because, you know, you had to do this. However, I feel a soul contract here for some of you where you connected with someone so deeply and had a beautiful connection with them. For whatever reason, it didn't work out. And both of you in this separation are feeling motivated to accomplish a lot and glow and grow and become your best version, sort of to catch the eye of one another or to make the other person jealous, but in a very lighthearted, competitive type of way. Like, okay, look what I'm doing. Like, this is amazing. And they're the same way. So it's kind of funny. I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense whatsoever, but it's like you're transmuting something that was grieving and like missing on someone and feeling like you missed out on a soulmate towards like your own personal success and fame and glory and glow and an abundant empress energy. And what you may not know is that you have a soul tie with this person. They're actually a wonderful friend of your soul. And all of these issues you were having with them was just you guys, your souls playing with each other, pretending like you don't like each other, pretending like you have all these problems in order to trigger the right energies within each other to sort of want to compete or outshine the other. Or it's really strange, but I love it. I love it. All right. And that's just one factor of your connection with this person. It's not like everything. All right, let's see what else comes out. We have the Page of Air in reverse. I don't know why I'm thinking, if this person is still alive, some of you may be contemplating reaching out to them or something like that. I'm not sure. There's also something here that you're working on that's not released to the world yet. It's like a second wind, you know, like there was a big thing you released or put out there, or you did a lot. Like there was a very productive couple of days that you had in this past week, I want to say. And now it's like you're getting started on your next new project, your next big thing. I don't know why that's coming through. Also contemplating communicating with someone. All right, final card out. We have the Chariot in reverse. Wow, right underneath that World in reverse, right underneath that Eight of Earth in reverse. When will this move forward? You got to get out of your comfort zone. Okay. And what is that comfort zone? That is like what I was trying to describe earlier. It's not that you have no work ethic. It's that like you need to create the routine, like the routine of working hard, you know? And once it becomes a part of your daily life, then you're going to start noticing that you don't really feel comfortable not working hard or not doing this thing, you know? Like I don't feel like my day is 100% complete until I film something or edit some videos or do something for these YouTube channels that I run, you know what I mean? Because I'm in the routine of doing that. But when I first started, I was barely doing anything. I'm like, where's my success? You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like creating this ritual of going outside of your comfort zone and growing your success. I hope that makes sense. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, because there's certainly more to your week than just this. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.